Hi everyone, this is Abhinav from Phone Bunch, and today we'll be taking a look at gaming on the Moto X. Let's get into About Phone. From here you can see the model number, it's Moto X running Android 4.4.2 KitKat. So the first game of the evening is Subway Surfers. It's a fast-paced game and you can see the graphic details as well as the color reproduction of the display. It's truly excellent. Obviously, these games are no trouble for the Adreno 320 GPU that runs on the Moto X. It is powered by a dual-core Cryo-based processor running at 1.7 GHz. It's a custom processor from Motorola called the X8 mobile computing engine. There's 2 GB of RAM, so even high-end games should be very easily playable. You can see here, there are no issues with gameplay. The frame rates are consistent. There is no ghosting or freezing of any kind. And the color reproduction remains excellent throughout. The touch response too, you can see, is quite good. Now we are playing Frontline Commando D-Day. It's a bit more graphically intensive. You can see the fire and smoke in the background as well. You can see the bullet casings as well as smoke. Everything looks as it should. The graphic detailing is quite high. And again, there are no issues with frame rate. Have a look at the gameplay. The touch response, as I said earlier, is truly excellent here. The Moto X has a 10-point multi-touch display, meaning it can recognize all 10 fingers at the same time. Here too in this game, we didn't have any issues with gameplay. There was no ghosting or freezing of any kind throughout. The touch response too remained excellent throughout the gameplay. Well, that's Frontline Commando D-Day. Now we move on to Riptide GP2. Again, a fast-paced game. Requires a bit more graphics prowess. We have several high-end games lined up for you as well. Just keep watching. So you can see that there are no issues with gameplay. The graphics rendering again is excellent. Everything is shown in great detail on the 720p display of the Moto X. It's an AMOLED display, so you can see that the color saturation levels are also quite good. They are a bit on the higher side, nevertheless they look really good. The display is quite bright as well, and you can see that there is no distortion in brightness of colors, even if the display is tilted on either side, meaning it has great viewing angles. Again, no ghosting or freezing. The refresh rate is maintained throughout. Now let's speed things up a bit. So you can see that even though the frame rate has increased somewhat, the gameplay remains as smooth as ever. Next up, we are going to play Temple Run 2. Again, a fast-paced game, but with lower graphics requirements. Again, gameplay is no issue for the Moto X. Motorola has custom tuned the performance of the Adreno 320 GPU here, which is a quad-core unit this time around. The Moto X has several unique features as well, about which we made a video. You can watch that from right below. I will have a link in the description as well. So you can see here too, the display is tilted both left and right, and you can see that there is no distortion in either the brightness or the color levels. The display has truly great viewing angles. and the gameplay here is as smooth as ever. Now we are playing Dead Trigger 2. Again, a bit higher requirements in terms of graphics. You can see the dynamic lighting. Again, consistent frame rates throughout, no ghosting and no freezing. Have a look at the gameplay to see if you notice any frame drops. Again, absolute smooth gameplay.
Hey, repair that barricade and I'll let you in. Alright, let's go.
I would like to add one more point here. The speakerphone of the Moto X is actually quite loud. It's clear as well, which you can hear in the background. So we have seen great touch response from the display and excellent performance from the Moto X throughout the gameplay. Next up, we are going to play FIFA 14. FIFA 14 has several elements in play here. You can see the shadows, the players, and everything works in tandem. And that's a goal. But you can see that there are no issues with gameplay. FIFA 14 works excellently on the Moto X. Even though there are so many players in the field and the AI works on each of them apart from the players that you are controlling, there is no issue with gameplay. The frame rates are absolutely consistent throughout, and the touch response again is brilliant. Next up, we play Asphalt 8. We are playing in high settings at the moment. Again, you can see that even though this game has the highest possible requirements in terms of graphics, it plays absolutely smooth on the Moto X. You can see the rich detailed environment that's created, the lens flare, the shadows, the blurring due to high speed, as well as dust accumulating. Everything is shown in great detail. Nothing is missed. The touch response as well as the accelerometer works perfectly fine. Have a look at the gameplay. There's no stuttering, no freezing, no ghosting of any kind, even though this is one of the most graphically intensive games out there. Well, that was a look at Asphalt 8 gameplay. Now we move on to Modern Combat 4. Now this is the pinnacle of first-person shooters, at least in the mobile kingdom. And just like all other games, you can see the rich detailed environment as well as the pace of the gameplay. The frame rates are consistent, there is no lag while shooting. The gameplay is truly brilliant here. There are no frame drops and the frame rate has remained consistent throughout our gameplay review. You can see the beautiful environment that's crafted, the smoke bellowing, the lighting effects. Everything works in tandem and perfectly fine. There are no details missed in this game. And then too, the gameplay remains as smooth as ever. You can see the changes in dynamic lighting as well. Now we move on to another racing game, quite popular one, Need for Speed Most Wanted. Again, a game with higher requirements. It's a very fast-paced game. And here you can see the Moto X performs brilliantly. There is no lag, no distortion in colors, and the accelerometer too works perfectly fine. And the graphics detail look brilliant on its 720p display. The Moto X does get a little warm if you are playing games continuously, but it never crosses the threshold of being hot. It's just a bit warm. And that's expected. Now we are playing GTA Vice City. Let's get a car. Here too you can see no issues with gameplay, perfectly playable frame rates, good color reproduction and great touch response. Now the Moto X in India comes with 16 GB of internal storage, out of which about 11.88 GB is available to you. So you can't install all these games at once, and nor have we. So you would need to install just the games that you would like to play, so that some space remains for your other apps as well as music and videos, since storage is not expandable. Nevertheless, 16 GB of storage seem enough even if you are a heavy gamer. Next up is Real Racing 3. Here you can see the beautiful environment, the shadows, the lights, everything work fine. You can see the dust clouds as well, the reflections, everything is present, no graphic detail is missed. And the gameplay is as smooth as it was designed to be. Consistent frame rates here too. The accelerometer again performs brilliantly here. It's quite sensitive. Now we are playing Nova 3, another first-person shooter. Now Nova 3 does take a little bit of time to load on several smartphones, but not on the Moto X, and nor was it on the Moto G. It loaded quite fast. And here too, no details are missed and the gameplay is quite smooth. No issues with touch response. The color reproduction again remains excellent. and there is no lag anywhere throughout our entire review. Well folks, that brings us to the end of the gaming review for the Moto X. It quite possibly might just be the best gaming phone you can buy under Rs 25,000 with excellent build quality and features to boot. You might have a reservation that it just has a dual core processor, but trust me, that's truly enough, especially on the Moto X. So we'll be back with more. Till then, you can watch its unboxing as well as benchmarks and the Xperia Even Dual Gaming. Don't forget to subscribe. If you have any questions, just hit us in the comment section. Thank you and have a great day.